Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I'm Pretty Papercrafts 67. And today we're going to make some scrappy notebooks. I have joined in to a swap over at Paper Inspirations, the Facebook group, and the swap is exchanging scrappy notebooks. So I've been making oodles and oodles and oodles of scrappy notebooks. I really enjoy making a scrappy notebook. But I've very much enjoyed making these matchbook style notebooks. So I thought we might make one together today. I've made them in a variety of sizes. So the smallest one I have created is 3.5 inches wide. This one here is 4 inches wide. And this one here is just short of 6. So I'm going to make another one in this size because I think that is a really nice size for a notebook. These are great to pop into pockets in your journals or to give as happy mail. And I've just done a simple string closure, and then they just open out like a matchbook, and then I have just put a variety of scrappy papers in there. So they can be used. You can tear out your papers to use them in your projects, or they just look really pretty included into, a pocket of a journal or something like that. This one is exactly the same. It's just a string closure. And then once again, I've just popped in a whole heap of just different types of paper. And the same with the bigger one. So very, very simple to make. I'll just show you the inside of this one, and then that one there just has a whole heap of scrappy bits and pieces in it as well. So we will get on and we will make one of these together, and then I have another one ready to go in my scrappy notebook collection. So what I am going to use today for the base of my matchbook is I've got some packaging here that I received from an order from Sue at Paper Inspirations. And it's very nice paper. It's a craft colour, but it's got that beautiful print on it. So I'm going to use that as the base of my notebook. And or matchbook, I should say. So just to give it some strength, I'm just going to glue these two pieces, or this one piece, I'm going to glue it together. So I'm just going to, with glue stick, just go around, and I want to cover it fairly well because I don't want any air bubbles in there. So I'll just go around with my glue stick. Make sure that it's all covered, and then I'm just going to flip that over and press it down, and that just gives it a really nice weight. Now this one I have made this in the same style. Where did I pop it? Here it is here. In the same style. So it's about 6 inches wide, and it measures about 14 inches long. But that's just, I've just eyeballed all these sizes. I haven't been accurate in my sizes at all. So it just depends the size that you want to create. So while this is still a little bit wet, I'm going to fold it because it's nice and pliable to fold. So basically all I want to do is I want to fold this section down to about here, and then I'm going to bring this section up. And I am going to give it a little bit of room there. And that is pretty much it. That is pretty much it. I just want to make sure I've leveled up my sides. And there you go. That's your matchbox style. Matchbox. I keep saying matchbox. Matchbook. Like back in the old days, I used to put matches inside of a little book, and that's how it's sort of gotten its name, I believe. All right, so now the rest of it is really just decorating. So So I am going to, well, first of all, before we decorate, I just want to check that that is straight. That's a little off, so I might just grab my trimmer and just level up this bottom edge a bit. It's a little bit, oh, it looks straight there. I'll just cut it through again. Just take that little touch of an edge off. Anyway, near enough is good enough sometimes. So we'll just keep it at that. Now what I might do before I do any decorating is we might go through and we might pick some papers. So I've just got a whole bunch of bits and pieces here. I've got some coffee stain, I've got a greeting card. When we were cleaning up Mum's place, I found oodles and oodles of note paper and cards. So I might use some of that. I've got some book page, some handmade paper. I've got a paper bag that I think will look really cool. And then, yeah, just some various coffee stain papers. So all I'm going to simply do, I'm going to, just for the sort of width of paper, not width but length, I'm just going to kind of take one page and just sort of fiddle with it just to see, so that's got to come down a little further, just to see where I need to fold it so that it will fit within the book. And that's pretty good. You just want to make sure that you can flip that up and flip that down without too much resistance. So I'm just going to go through and pick some papers and kind of sort of fold them, and I don't mind if it's staggered a little bit with different lengths. Sometimes that looks really good too. So that one might need to come down a bit more. Kind of like that. And then we'll just fold this one in half. And you can keep it folded in half too. You don't have to rip them all up. Something like that. This one here, I might see if I can rip that in half. And just use something like that. I don't know about the greeting card. It might be a bit bulky. I've got this beautiful Alice in Wonderland. They look really cool. So we might rip those off and put a bit of a picture in there. And we'll just fold that like that. And our paper bag. Now again, I'm going to open it up, and I'm just going to rip a section of the paper bag about like that. That one's got a tear in it, so we might go to the other side. And just rip a bit of this off. I am simply eyeballing. You know, you've got about a 6-inch width to play with. And then I did some coffee staining the other day with ink, and I love how they've turned out. So yeah, I might use some of that as well. So I'll just fold that in half. Now I'm sort of only doing about, I don't know, between 6 and 8 pages, I think. I don't know that you want it much more bulkier than that, but we'll just see how many we've got here. All right, so I'll just put all this paper to the side, and we'll see how we go. Fold these. I like the way it's come through on the back as well, so you can do either or side. All right, so all I'm going to do is just take different papers, and I'm just going to flip them over each other like this sort of thing. And as you can see, it's going to be a little bit staggered. which I like that look a lot. So that's 3. I'll put that one right in the middle in there because it seems to be the biggest. So that's 4, 5. I really want to use this one, so I might put that one in there. So that's number 5, number 6, and number 7. Again, I think I want that one on the top, so I'll put number 7 there, and number 6, number 7, and we'll again take this last piece and I'll put it in the middle. And that's pretty much what I do to create that scrappy notebook. Could have been a little wider, but I don't think that matters. In that instance, we could cut down our we could cut it down by 1 inch or so, so if you wanted to, or you could simply just this trimmer, I really need a new trimmer. You could just simply make your papers a bit wider. Okay, but I think that is nice. What I might do, actually, I might trim this one down a bit because I think it's better. So yeah, I might take about 1 inch off that, I think, if my trimmer will play the game. So we'll just take about 1 inch. So this one, instead of being 6, will be 5. I'll just have a look at that. See, it's all just fiddling. It's all just fiddling. Yeah, that's a better size. So we'll take this one down by that 1 inch. And we'll make this one a 5-inch one. All right, so then we've got our scrappy notebook. We're just going to put it inside, and there you go. Now, I have, with this one here, I have sewn it in place with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, the same as this one. But this one here, I use the sewing machine. Now, the only thing about the sewing machine, it does tend to sort of perforate that paper a little bit. So I think I prefer to sew it into place with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Now, I'm not the best at 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I'm not great at sewing in signatures, but we will give it a go, and we will hold our breath, and we will see what we can achieve. So I'm just going to grab my needle and my waxed linen thread. This came in the mystery box from Sue Paper Inspirations, and I just am so thrilled because I use this all the time. All right, so I'm just going to thread my needle if I can. All right, thread my needle. I hope I've given myself enough there, and I'm going to grab my paper clips because I need all the help I can get. And I am simply going to open that up at the center. Make sure my papers are where I want them to be. Make sure they're all sort of down in the middle. Put that in there as tight as I can get it, leveling it up, and then I'm just going to paper clip on this side, and I'm going to paper clip on this side. And that feels nice and tight. Now, usually before I put my signature in, I would sew all around, but just on camera, I can't. So we will just go ahead and make this one without sewing. All right, so here we go, guys. Fingers crossed. So I'm going to take my awl, and I'm just going to poke a hole. I do it a little bit differently than most people. Most people poke all their holes and then thread through. I find that does not work for me. I always move my papers, and so I have found that this is the best way for me. But everyone binds the journal differently. So if you're making the project, you bind however you feel comfortable. Now this is the one that always trips me up, getting it back through that center hole. But look at that. It worked. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm just going to pop that one underneath, so I've got one on either side, and I'm just going to tie that off with a double knot like that and give it a really nice tight pull. And there you have it. So I keep all those little bits of string because they come in handy. I also use wax linen thread if I am got some tags that I want to do tag ties on. All right, so there we go. That's our signature sewn into place. And now it's on to the decorating. So there you go. That's just the way it's just a nice little journal. All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use some papers from various mystery boxes that Sue has sent me over time. And I just think I want to use some of these as my backdrop or background. Some of these are beautiful. Well, they're all beautiful. Look at that, isn't that pretty? So I'm thinking I want to do something like that, and then I'm just going to do like a bit of a collage. I don't know which colour I want to go with. A lot of it will be covered in a sense. That's pretty. We might go that. And then I've just got some various tickets and stickers from different mystery boxes. The clocks, I've got some butterflies and birds in round stickers. I've got these gorgeous vintage stickers. And then I've also got a whole heap of numbers and all sorts of things in there. So we will just get on and we'll just do some decorating. So yeah, no particular way, order, just a bit of collage, but I'm sort of going to do a little bit different in the sense that I'm going to build it up with different tickets and things like that. So this one here is my background, and I'm just sort of going to pop it to that corner like that type of thing. And then I love these vintage. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, this is a sticker. I do struggle for some reason to get these off their backing, or to get any sticker off their backing. So a lot of the time I just glue them straight down. There. Oh, but look at that. We got it. All right. So I'm just going to sort of pop this one here. And I love, love, love these clock faces. And also we've got these rounds with all different, like dragonflies and beetles, bugs, butterflies, birds, all that sort of thing. So we could use some of them. There's more of them. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Butterfly clock faces. Oh, it's just beautiful. I like that sort of thing. I know you won't see a lot of it, but the way that I'm going to finish it off, you will once you pull your flap down. I'm not actually going to seal my, some people will seal. Oh no, that wouldn't work. Anyway, no, that's okay. Scrap that idea. I'll just pop some ink on this one, and I'm going to just glue that down here. And I am just using glue stick on everything because it really is just paper on paper. Not a whole lot of thickness kind of thing. What else have we got here? Got a nice pink label, and I'm just going to sort of fill in the blanks basically, and put some bits and pieces of interest as I've done on this one. You can see I've got all little bits and different bits and pieces all in the background there, and I just think it looks really quite cute. So I'll just put this down. Just sort of, oh, I don't know. I might put it there. I'll put it there because those colours match better. And then I can stamp something over the top of that. What else have we got? got a bit of a playing card. That could look cool over there in that corner. A bit of a playing card piece. We could do another one of these little stickers. If I can get it off its backing. Oh, 2 out of 2. Loving that. That sort of thing. And I've got numbers and stuff down here as well. So I'm going to grab some of these. Let's just give that a bit of ink. A bit of glue. And I'm sort of going to do that. Just building it all up, making it interesting. Now I am going to put a focal piece on there. I'm going to do a little butterfly lady, but we'll do that in a minute. There's something with a bit of sewing on it. Always love something with a bit of sewing. So we'll sort of put that one there. I've got some stamps here from the November freebie from Which Craft Do You Do? So we'll put one of those on there. Might sort of put that one that way. Like there. And I think I would like another number. And we might put something like that right in the center. Like I said, some of it will be covered up, but it's, you know, it just adds a bit of texture and interest if you really look into the background. So I'll just put that one randomly there. I'm just going to grab something to clean up my mess. I'm starting to get a bit gluey. What else would we like to do? Now, can I fit around in here a clock face maybe? That could be cool. Just overlapping everything like that sort of thing. That could be really cool. I thought they were all there's a one with the Eiffel Tower. That could be very nice just for something different, just like that. I am just going to go around and cut off this white edge real quick. And try and peel it up. Yeah. Oh, we're doing very well today. And I'm just going to sort of put that right in the center there. And then I've also got some of these labels from mystery boxes that I just love. These are a sticker on an acetate sheet. And I love those as well. So we'll just sort of put some of these randomly around the place. I like that one. Let's see if we can add that in somewhere. I might just put it sort of there, like that. And then I've got this bit of a number here still that I'm going to overlap onto that one. All right, bit of glue again. All right, so that is that one. That's the top, and then I'm going to flip up this pocket. There's one of my really long hairs there. I think it's got stuck under the glue. Now I'm going to flip up the pocket. What I might do actually is I might just fold that down just a little bit. Where did I put my ruler? Here it is. I've got stuff everywhere, so give me a minute while I just organise myself a little better. So I've got some room. Don't want to throw that one away. Now I'm just going to use the grid lines on my mat, and I just want to see that is quite crooked. But again, hey, it's a scrappy notebook, so it doesn't really matter, does it? And I'm just going to fold that up just to give it a little bit. Oh, didn't really want to do that, so that's okay. Just to give it that little bit extra on that fold. A little bit of extra strength, and then that will still, yeah, I like that better. All right, so I'll just give a bit of glue there. Fold that over, and again I'm just going to do a series of bits and pieces on this here, so for no particular order or reason. Oh, can't pick it up. So again, just decorating that front flap. When all this is dry, I will sew around the edges, so then we'll have that element of stitching as well. What else do I have here? Actually, that's one thing I really should do. I want to organise my closure. So on this one here, I used one of these ovals and they worked really well. So I'm just going to cut that, and I'm going to, now I don't have anything handy, of course, didn't think about this part, did I? I just want some cardboard or something a bit stronger. So just give me a minute. There we go. I've got an old tag here, template, so I can use that. And I'm just going to give it some, just basically I want this to have some nice depth to it so that I can get my string to go underneath. So I'm just going to fold that over like that, and then just cut around this a little better. Whoops. And give it some glue. And I'll just pop that there, and then give that a minute to dry, and then we'll cut that out. Okay, so I'll just put that there, and we'll keep decorating along this section here. I love these stickers also. These came in a mystery box, and they're like a vellum sticker. So it's like an old vintage receipt of some sort. So I'm going to sort of put one of those there. Yeah, just all bits and pieces really. And how is everyone today? I'm sorry I didn't ask. What is today? Today is Tuesday, I think. I've got to do grocery shopping today. I'm going to put that one about there. Grocery shopping today, so that's always fun. Not. I really don't enjoy it. I love grocery shopping, but I don't like the cost of the groceries. I'm going to do just something like that, and again building up some numbers, and then where's those? Here's these stickers, and again I just want to pick something. I don't mind that. And I'm sort of keeping all with this vintagey type theme. Oops, that one's a bit crooked. And 90 cents. I love that. So I'm going to put that one sort of, I don't know. Yeah, let's go sort of here. Oh, and he's crooked too. All right. Now, just to give it something, because I like that, but I've done it on this other one and I really liked the effect. So I'm just, give me a second, I'll pack some of this stuff away. Okay, so I have this piece of film strip that was from a Papercrafts paper pack. And I just think that just adds something, a little something. So I'm going to cut that out. The glare on that is bad. I can't see where I'm cutting, but anyway, I'll go to about there. I think that's way too much, but that's okay. We can cut that down. And I'll just go along this bottom edge. I'm sorry if that glare is bad. Like that. And then I am going to just sort of level it up. Like about there. So I'll trim it off about there. And that's about right. And I'm just going to staple that down onto that pocket. I just really like that look. I think that is cool. So just level it up and staple it there and staple it there. All right, now I'm going to do a butterfly lady. I'm obsessed with making these butterfly girls, Tim Holtz paper dolls. So I've got this butterfly, and it's an acetate one. I'm just not sure which lady I want to use. So I've got her, or we've got her, but she's holding an umbrella. So I think we will go for this lady. All right. So all I simply need to do, I'll just pop a little bit of ink around her. To take that white edge off, and I'm just going to use a bit of a stronger glue for this one because it is acetate. I'm going to put some glue down here, and I'm going to pop her here about like that. Oh, I like that. All right, we'll give her a minute to dry while I cut out our closure. Cut. And that's not too thick with cardboard, but it's a nice sturdiness now to that. When it actually dries, it'll be nice and hard. All right, so I'll give this some ink. And I am going to attach that with a gold brad. So I've only got big ones, but I don't mind them if they are a bigger size. But I don't mind them. I think they look all right. So I'll grab out a brad. And I'm just going to take that. I'm going to level it to where I think the center is, kind of, sort of, just eyeballing. And it does get a little bit fiddly because I'm trying to hold everything. I just want to punch a hole. I think that's about right. But if it's a little off, I don't think it matters. And I'm just going to grab my crocodile, and with the small hole, we could do this just with a poker tool. But because these brads are a little bigger, I think that they work better if I sort of punch a hole. Just in the middle. Well, that's not really the middle, but that'll do. And I'm just going to poke my brad through like that, and then just open it up on the inside. Now, I haven't at this stage, but you could put like a piece of washi tape over the front of that so it wouldn't poke you when you're opening it up. All right. Some ink. And isn't that cute? I think I love that with the film strip. And we're just about finished. We just got to put our butterfly girl on and do our closure. And that's how simple and easy they are. And isn't it great with that packaging? I love it. All right, so we'll grab our butterfly girl, and as I said, most of it's going to be covered over, but you can poke bits and pieces, or see bits and pieces poking through. It's a shame I'm covering up the clock, but anyway, that's okay. Oh, I could put her on this side maybe. Okay, I might do that. I might put her on that side. Okay, so a bit more glue. Just like that. Sort of put her there. And then a sentiment. What have we got? A moment in time. So we got, oh, I don't know. Timeless. We might not need a sentiment at all. I don't even know if I inked this up. I'll give it a bit more. Now that does wriggle around a bit, but I don't mind that because it makes it easy. All right, so I'm not sure about a sentiment, what we're going to do for that. I don't know that it actually needs one. It probably won't because it's quite busy, although something would look good there. But anyway, we can come to that. Okay, so I'm going to grab some string. I always grab a bit more than I should, I suppose, but that doesn't matter. And I'm just going to simply wrap it around my number closure. And then just start wrapping it around. Oh, hang on, I think I did that wrong. Wrapping it around taking the string and wrapping it around that closure, just like that. And you can go around as many times as you like. Oh, just being a bit fiddly. And there you have it. A little matchbook style notebook. So easy to put together. I'm just going to rewrap that string because I don't think I did such a good job on that. All right, it's nice and tight. And we're going to go up and around and up and around. Tuck it under, if it will tuck under. Just like that, and bring it down. There you go. So yeah, definitely give them a try. They're a very, very easy little make. You can put as many or as few papers in yours as you like, and you can use it as a notebook, or you could use it as a supply for your own project. So I think they're lovely. I really do. And yeah, if you haven't, if you'd like to join in the swap over at Paper Inspirations, then yeah, definitely go head on over. A beautiful bunch of people, and you will be received very, very well by Sue and the lovely ladies. Sue is also offering, I haven't printed it yet, but Sue has also offered a freebie on the Facebook group, so I'm looking to do some work with that later on today. But anyway, there you go, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Matchbook style notebooks. Give them a go. They're fun. They're easy. Sky's the limit. All right, everyone. Please enjoy your Tuesday. Stay safe and well, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.